Hey guys, what is going on? It's Matt here, and today I'm going to bring you guys another MOAB today I got on map resistance, and I'm going to bring you guys you know, the ACR to me is like the best gun in the game, and the ACR is the game I use in this game, and I just want to give you guys some tips. So when going for a MOAB, what you want to do is you want to run Scavenger Pro first, because if you don't run Scavenger Pro first, then you're going to be low on ammo at first, and then if you don't collect any scavenger packs later on, you're going to be out of ammo, you're going to be looking for another scavenger pack, or your secondary weapon won't be as good compared to your primary, so you'll end up dying when trying to find those scavenger packs, and then you won't be on your MOAB streak anymore. So what I recommend to you guys is that you guys start using Scavenger Pro in the beginning, so that you don't have to live through not using Scavenger Pro, so, you'll always have that extra ammo in case, Even though it's a slow reload, if you guys use sleight of hand instead of scavenger, in my opinion, it's worthy to have Scavenger Pro at first, because why would you need to swap to your secondary if you have a good primary weapon, right? So if you have a lot of ammo for your primary, then there's no need to go to your secondary if you run out of ammo. So always start out with Scavenger, but if you really want to get sleight of hand fast, use Hardline for your second perk and have sleight of hand for your first of your three specialist perks. So that way you can sleight of hand faster, which is what I almost always do. Sometimes I don't use Hardline, I use Assassin and then use sleight of hand. As you guys can tell that from most of my other MOAB videos that I have gotten, I always have sleight of hand for my first specialist perk. It's almost always my first specialist perk. Sleight of hand is like one of the best perks, and it's been in every Call of Duty, or at least almost every Call of Duty, and it's just a really good perk that you need to reload fast. But again, Scavenger is really useful when going for those high streaks like a MOAB or a nuke or any type of that sort. So what I recommend is that you guys, start out with Scavenger and then earn sleight of hand. So in this game, I was kind of controlling area and being cautious, and the problem with that was whenever I get MOABs, I always have them long because I always play cautious and I don't try to rush too much because I'm afraid I'm always cautious of if I'm gonna die from a guy in the corner with Assassin Pro or something like that. So I always try to make sure that the places that I aim down sights, that's the area that I can control. So basically, if there's if I go into a corner, I always have my sights up, or I always have my peripheral vision, always make sure that I can see all around me and that I can shoot around the area. But if I'm over in the middle of the map, I can't see all around me. So I only want to go down places where I see that no one's behind me, and then I go into a certain area, and I know that no one's behind me, so I can only see ahead of me. So I have my eyes set for what's ahead of me, to my right and my left, because I know no one's behind me, so I'm always ready for that gunfight if there ever is going to be someone coming up to me. So I'm always letting you guys know some tips that I use when I'm playing. That's how I always play. I always play cautiously. I don't really always go for mobs, but what I do is I play calmly. I always try to maintain my gunfights, make sure I'm ready for them, stuff like that. And in this game, I really try to get the MOAB. I started off for the first time. Usually, what I do is I get a couple deaths before actually starting my MOAB streak. But in this game, I actually start off flawless, and I actually go 24-0 and get the flawless MOAB right there. And so yeah, that's what I do. I go flawless in the beginning. I actually start off my streak and I do hella well. So I'm just letting you guys know that it did take me like 5 or so minutes to get it, but it was well worth it. So or maybe it was like 6 minutes. So yeah, when you go for MOABs, you want to choose a gun that doesn't have much recoil. But then again, you guys might have different tastes than I do. You guys might like different guns, different attachments, different perks, all this different type of stuff. But I'm just letting you guys know, in my opinion, I'm not trying to influence your guys' opinion, but all I'm trying to do is influence your guys' play style. I'm trying to influence how you guys can improve at this game. Trying to, I'm telling you about how my play style is, how I got a MOAB, and if you guys aren't getting much MOABs, I'm trying to give you tips on how to get them. I'm trying to let you know, to start off with more ammo at the beginning, so that you always have ammo. Instead of running out of ammo, some people run out of ammo before they even reach their specialist. So you don't want to wait till you're on your specialist to earn the ammo, because it's going to take a while, and I'm just saying it's easier to earn your specialist if you already have a lot of ammo. So I'm just letting you guys know that it's easier if you have Scavenger Pro at first. So yeah, so whenever I get a MOAB, there's only been one MOAB that was infected, or okay, 2, and those were both Type 95 MOABs, and I don't think those really count. So besides that, I've only had domination, kill confirmed, and 1 team deathmatch MOAB. So the rest have been, team deathmatch, kill confirmed, dom, and this one was actually my first ever ground war kill confirmed MOAB, and I'm pretty proud to bring you guys that. But unfortunately, I only get 4 kills with the MOAB. I don't get like 9, which would have been amazing. But since it got plus 800, it looks like I got a lot of kills, but it was only 4 because it was double XP weekend, so the XP made it look like I got more kills than it showed. And the kill feed, it shows that I got 3, but the headshot that someone got, they stole my MOAB kill and it made it split up, so it doesn't really look realistic, but you guys know where I'm getting at. So yeah, guys, that's basically what it's about. And so when you go for MOABs, probably, in my opinion, the best guns to use when you're going for MOAB are these 3 guns. The ACR 6.8, they call it 6.8 in this game. The MP7, which is like a new gun in this game. And then the Scar L, which is like, which was brought in, I believe, in Modern Warfare 2. So, well, maybe perhaps the M4A1, even though it has low ammo. I actually got a MOAB with the M4A1 and the MP7 and the ACR. I haven't really gotten one with the Scar L, but that's because I like never use that gun. So yeah, I think I get the MOAB like pretty soon, probably. Yeah, I'm gonna get the MOAB like right around here, guys. So in this game, my teammates weren't really running like ballistic vests for me or running anything for me. I was pretty much just like, playing by myself, sort of. I was away from most of my teammates because if the enemy gets like a UAV, they know where my teammates are at, and so they focus on that area around where my teammates are at. But since I have Assassin, I go where my teammates aren't, which most likely is going to be where the enemies are going to be. So what I do is I go away from my teammates, and I try to play cautious, use Dead Silence Pro to its advantage, and I just do, I just go to work by being away from my teammates, concentrating on, myself, trying to, get those kills, get that MOAB. So, in this game, I get 2 deaths, which isn't too bad, but it would have been cool if I only got 1 death, so it would have looked like I got a really nice KD, but it's still decent. So anyways, guys, yeah, so that's how I play. When I go for MOABs, I usually stay away from my teammates if I have Assassin Pro, but I think in this game I start off with Assassin. So recently I've been using Hardline as my 3rd perk because usually I always start off with Hardline, but I've been recently ending with Hardline because I know that after I get Hardline I'll be 1 away from Specialist. So it just makes me know that. Even though there is a bar on the right, that that little yellow point bar that shows exactly where I am, close to my specialist or towards my next perk or something, which is a huge improvement. I thought that was really cool that they added that into this Call of Duty, and I hope they add that in the Black Ops 2, which in fact I think they did. So yeah, I think that Hardline being last is a good thing. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. So basically, when I go for my MOAB, I always, end with Hardline, and, I always go towards those kind of perks. But you see, what happens is if I use a gun that sucks, like, let's say, the guns that I think were bad at the beginning of the game when I first started playing it were the KSG. But the thing is, what I didn't know, and what most people didn't know at the beginning, like in November, when Modern Warfare 3 first started, most people didn't think that Specialists would, have all of the proficiencies. It wouldn't have all of that good stuff. And the thing is, it does different things to different guns, or at least to one gun. Like, for example, the only gun that has the speed proficiency is the sniper. The only gun that has the damage proficiency is the shotgun. So yeah, I'm just letting you guys know what's up in that matter. So I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. If you enjoyed it, please like, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, peace!